Hey guys, Poach Penguin here, and I just did this commentary, just was about to render it out and realised that I didn't really like it, so I'm going to start this again. Basically, this game on CoD4 is one of the most horrendous games I've ever played on CoD4 ever. It's a ground war, domination, and basically the other team are flag cap whoring, and which is fine, but it's not fine for me when I'm in the team where nobody in my team is capping flags. I think at one point, I think once in the game my teammate captured a flag without me being there, and that's it. Also, I think the other team, I'm not sure, but I think some of them must be running triple frag, which if you didn't know is horrendous. I'm not watching the gameplay, but I'm thinking around now I'm rushing C a lot, trying to get there and failing miserably. Eventually I give up and go to A, which my team didn't bother to capture. But yeah, this game was fairly horrendous. It happened this morning. I was actually going for clips a lot this morning on CoD4 just because I haven't done that in a while. And I just felt like doing that, thought it would be good fun. But this video, this commentary, I wanted to speak about Call of Duty in general. I want to speak about mainly CoD4, CoD World at War, CoD Modern Warfare 2, and Call of Duty Black Ops, and how they are, what happens like when they come out. I'm gonna use an analogy that it's been in my head for a while now, and I thought it was pretty good. But basically, Call of Duty are like similar to, like, say you're at school. Doesn't matter how old you are. Imagine when you were at school, or you're at school. One of your friends comes up to you and says, "Hey, there's a new guy coming to school," and you're like, "Really? Oh, that's kind of cool." And then they're like, "Yeah, he's got a lot in common with you. He likes the same things, blah blah blah, etc., etc." You put in your head that you're gonna like this guy. You're expected to like this guy. So then he comes to school and he starts hanging out with you guys, and you do like him. He's a good guy. So when you go home, you're like, "Yeah, that guy was a nice guy." And then so a week goes by. You spend time hanging out with this guy, and you and your friends hanging out with him. He's now in your group of friends, and then someone else from outside the group comes up to you and says, "Hey, you're hanging out with that guy?" And you're like, "Yeah, why? What's wrong with him?" And you're like, "Oh, what? You don't notice it?" And you're like, "No, what? Tell me." And he's like, "Yeah, he smells really badly." And you're kind of like, "What? No, he doesn't. He doesn't smell really badly." And the guy's like, "Well, if you don't notice it, then yeah, but just have a sniff. You know, next time you're near him, just breathe in deeply through your nose. You know." So next time you're speaking to him, you just like edge a little bit closer to him and you take a sniff, and then you're like, "Oh God, that's bad. That's a really bad smell." So then you kind of edge away from him, and then you start speaking to the rest of the guys who are hanging out with him, and you're like, "Do you not notice it?" And they're like, "No, we don't notice it at all." And then everyone's just kind of like, "Meh, doesn't really smell that badly." And you're like, It doesn't smell that badly? What the fuck's wrong with you?" So now you kind of got a problem. You don't really want to hang out with this guy, but you have to hang out with him if you want to hang out with your friends. So you're stuck with it. You're stuck with that for a long time. You're kind of at a dilemma. There's no way to solve it. And that's an example of, say, Black Ops. I would say that's a good analogy for Black Ops. An analogy for Modern Warfare 2 would be that the person's problem isn't that they smell bad, it's that during a conversation they enjoy punching you in the face repeatedly. And that's not great. And then, like, you start off there, so you're just like, "Yeah, him punching me in the face, it's not that bad, I can take it. It's a quality he's got, he likes punching me in the face, it's fine." But then after a while you realise, punching me in the face? That's not on. You can't punch me in the face. So you start shouting back at him, but at the same time he's still punching in the face, and you're just screaming at him to stop punching you in the face. But he's just standing there smiling, saying, "We're going to take out Last Stand in the next game. I'm Robert Bowling," and stuff like that. And Modern Warfare 2 is a terrible game. If you like Modern Warfare 2 the best out of all the games, I don't understand you at all. You haven't played video games enough, in my opinion, to make a judgment on video games, because Modern Warfare 2 is a terrible, terrible, terrible game. I hate that game with a passion. A couple of days ago I spent like the whole day like playing Modern Warfare 2 with a friend, and I didn't want to stop because I really wanted to, like, one of the reasons I don't stop playing video games is because I want to prove to myself that the game isn't that bad, and I can never do it. It takes me ages, but But I spent the whole day in Modern Warfare 2, not the whole, well, maybe not the whole day, but a long time on Modern Warfare 2, just trying to get like that one game that made it feel like it was a good game, like to sort of make me feel that the 23 days I've got in that game wasn't wasted. And I didn't realize that I had the kill streaks Harrier, Chopper Gunner, and Nuke on. And then the first game that I take Harrier, Chopper Gunner, and Nuke off, and I put on UAV, Predator, Pavlo, I go 45 and 4. I get a decent game. So that game is basically, it's all based around kill streaks, and I really don't like that. I hate it. I hate it so much. And people who say that Modern Warfare 2 is more fast paced, it is, but not in a good way. Like Black Ops is fast paced if you play it properly. Like it's fast paced if you run out of spawn straight away and you don't sit back. Like people on Nuketown can make Black Ops be a slow game. People can just sit in their house up in the window and just be a dick basically. Like, if there's just one guy doing it, honestly, and he's not using like a Galil or something, if he's using like a, say, an RPK, if he's doing that, I can take him out. Like I can find a way. I can take him out with an Olympia. I can find a way through their team, get past them all, get into the house, put down a jammer, run upstairs, shoot him in the back. I can do that. Like that's fine. But if he's sitting up there with a Galil, then he makes the game really slow, really boring, terrible game. Modern Warfare 2 is more fast paced in the way that you spawn right next to the person who just killed you a lot of the time, but the maps are still big. So you're spawning 2 feet away from someone when you can spawn 50 feet away, which I don't like at all. I would much rather everyone every time spawned opposite ends of the map, but the maps were 10 times smaller. Like Nuketown would be a normal sized map. I love playing Nuketown. I got a game last night where I went 50 and 11. I should have had a clip in it. I got a three feed, and then I didn't even miss the guy I shot at. I just full on choked. Like I was aiming right on him, and then I flicked the stick away. Like I don't know. I was just in my head. I just went, right, this is for a quad feed. This is 100% going to be a clip. But what if I miss? And that moment I just flicked the stick and missed by an absolute mile, and I hate myself for doing that. But you'll see that game soonish. You'll also see the 55 and 4 one. I might just save that one for when Third Eye Snipes goes up, and I'll upload that as my first video, and I'll speak a bit more about Modern Warfare 3. But Modern Warfare 3 is, I think I'm gonna hate it. I think it's gonna be exactly the same as all Call of Duties. I've been considering not getting it. I got Gears 3, and Gears 3 is good, but the thing I don't like about it, the reason I play Call of Duty, the reason that I like it is because of how smooth it is, how easy it is to move around and stuff. I love that. That's the best part of the game for me. But Gears 3 is kind of clunky. Like the movement's not bad. It's not like Battlefield clunky, but the fact that you're just like a huge ball of a human being, you're just massive, and you bounce off things like going into cover and stuff. I don't know why I don't like that, but I just don't. I really like the smoothness of Call of Duty. It might just be because I'm used to Call of Duty now that I don't like that, and it might take some getting used to. I don't know. Anyone who's gone from Call of Duty to Gears, let me know if that's a problem you've been having as well, not liking the clunkiness. But I really don't like it. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I don't mind it that much, but it is a little bit of a problem for me. Also, I'm not great at it. Like I haven't had a better game than that 20 and 9 game that I mentioned in my last commentary. I don't think I have anyway. But it is really fun. The single player is alright. It gets kind of repetitive at some points. Like I'm kind of bored out by some of it. But that's the end of this commentary. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.